How you doing, class? My name is Oscar Ingram, and today I'll be giving my persuasive presentation on wanting to live in safer neighborhoods. I picked this topic because it's probably not very hard to persuade somebody into wanting to live in a safer neighborhood. I think that's something that we all strive for. I don't think anybody wants to be living in an area where they always have to be looking over their shoulders. They want to live in an area where they could take pride in. So, so some of the signs of living in an unsafe neighborhood, local businesses. Do you live in an area with a lot of tattoo shops, ran down motels, places with outdated signs? Those are some of the things to look for. And another is police presence. I mean, the police are going to put, police the strategy is to put police in areas where they're probably needed the most. So if you see a place where there's a lot of police posted up, that means there's probably a lot of suspicious activities there, and that should be a red flag. Street maintenance. Do you see a lot of trash on the sidewalks? Is the street cleaners? Do you rarely see them? That's or no parks or activities. That's I mean, if you plan on raising plan on making a family and wanting kids there, that's probably something that you would want. You don't want a kid that's gonna be inside all day, or kids that looking for something to do. That's probably asking for trouble. You want a kid that's gonna. I mean, you want to put them in an environment where they'll go to the park to want to go play sports or something, or an after school program where we're helping them with their homeworks. So this is John. John works a hard labor job. He came home from a 9 to 5 thinking he was just gonna come home, relax, watch TV, get something to eat. This is what he came home to instead, and this could be very demoralizing. They're very could just ruin your whole day, just ruin your whole week, your whole. Now you just don't know how to recover from this. So why is it important to live in a safe neighborhood? Well, from learning from John, you want to have an ease of mind. You want to be able to come home and just relax, not have to worry about unexpected expenses, unexpected setbacks. I mean, imagine getting your car burglarized, and now you having to figure out how you're gonna get to work, or how you're gonna drop your kids off, or how's your wife gonna get to work. I mean, it just adds stress levels to a life that's probably already stressful to begin with. Having a foundation for your kids to grow. I mean, you might wanna you might want to pass down your house to your kids one day, and you don't want to give them an area that's bad. Being able to bring friends and families to gatherings. I mean, who wants? Imagine bringing a family member, a friend to a gathering, a party, and then later in the day they get robbed. I mean, that just nobody's gonna want to come to your gatherings anymore. And just sustaining the value of your home. I mean, that's probably one of the big things. We buy homes to be able to sell them, or just buying a home is an investment, and you don't want to buy something where the value is going to go down because there's so much crime in the neighborhood and it's just been ran down. So what can you do? Well, it's very important to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I want to be the leader. I want to be the one to make the change. So that's what I want to get into. So you start by starting neighborhood organizations. I mean, meet with your neighbors. Make make meet with your neighbors to create one common goal. Tell them that make them want to feel like we want to take pride in our neighborhoods. Build parks and programs. Make sure your kids are not inside all day with nothing to do. Make them want to go outside. Make them want to interact with other kids, because nothing really comes good out just having a kid that's being inside all day. Having none. It doesn't. Going outside, just looking at your surroundings and seeing a ghost town is just not a very welcoming sign. It doesn't make somebody want to come in and move to your neighborhood. Know your neighbors. This can't be stressed enough. You want to know your neighbors. You want to know their routines. You want to know when they come in and out. You want to build a relationship with them, because you might never know, you might need them. Somebody might be wanting to break into your house. They might be the ones to look out for you. I remember I had to do that for my neighbor one time, where I seen somebody breaking into their backyard, and I called them, and and they went outside and took care of it, and it was it felt very good being able to help. And I'm pretty sure most neighbors want to help. Most neighbors want to be able to feel like they could come to you for help if something like that was to happen. Assign neighborhoods every week. Like I said, we want to start neighborhood organizations, and one of the important things to do is assign neighborhood watches every week. I mean, as um, going around my neighborhood, I noticed that the most the nicest areas are the ones that have the neighborhood watch signs, where somebody's being assigned to look, and you have to train them to look. You have to train them to know who's looking suspicious. You don't want somebody who's always labeling somebody as a bad guy just because they're out walking at night. So you don't want it could get very complicated, but that's something that you might want to look into. But it's probably one of the most efficient ways to reduce crimes in the neighborhood. And install a security system. I mean, you if you want if you really want ease of mind, this is probably the best way to go. Having that security system sign in the front lawn, that I'm pretty sure that drives people away. That makes people think maybe this is not the place to go to. So it might be the most costly way, but it's probably worth it.